bandwagon type fans, but we're just tired. We want to win, and I think one of the hosts was kept disrespecting TJ because some of the callers were talking about TJ. I know he's not a starter; he's a backup quarterback, and I think he's a decent one at that. But I think some of the points that people were trying to make was that disrespecting TJ Yates does not make Matt Schaub any better.
Okay, thanks, Al. What did you have? I know actually right now that Seth has something to say from what we just heard.
I don't. I'll say this as far as what do you want people to say after a loss? I get so fed up with hearing people say, oh, they come out and they give us these cliches after. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to point the freaking finger? Do you want them to do that? Because that's being a bad teammate. Yeah, there's issues on that team, and there's things they need to do about it, but what do you want them to do? They point the fingers at themselves, and listen, I'm mad at guys on that team. They need to perform better, but I get so sick of hearing, oh, they need to show passion in the press conference. You want them to show passion in the? You want Jay Cutler? Is that the problem? We need Jay Cutler? Because if that's the problem, we can get Jay Cutler. I bet. Let's trade for Jay Cutler. We need Jay Cutler in our press conferences, and then everything will be fine. No, guys are getting beat on the field. Guys are not performing on the field. At certain times, I don't think they're being aggressive enough on offense. They've churned out a bunch of yards on this team on offense. They have the capability of doing it. They're not getting it done. But to call out somebody's professionalism because they're not saying the right things after, because they're too bland in press conferences, is just garbage.
Yeah. Well, the problem with that is also it's a double standard, because if you go Dennis Green on somebody, then you get called out for losing your cool and not being able to rationalize what just happened, and then you lose your ability to coach a team. So there's a double-edged sword with going off during a press conference, and I wish Seth actually told us how you felt about that situation. 713-572-4610 here on the phone number here at Sports Radio 610.
It's where J&R get ideas about what not to talk about.
Are you losing your hair?
Rich and Josh listen to Mad Radio with Mike Meltzer and Brad Davies. Weekdays at 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 610.